don't let yourself accept the fact that that's the stage of life you're in. You can make it happen. You can make those changes. I mean, like I said, I'm going to be 53. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So sign up yesterday.
Hi, everybody. Vanessa here. I have Toni here with me. I'm super excited for her to share her story. I know she is too in our time together, which I believe has been about 7 months. Toni's lost about 27 pounds altogether. Naturally, with where Toni is in her life, weight loss seemed to not be going in the direction she wanted to, even though she was super active. So she's excited to share her story in hopes that it helps somebody else. So Toni, I will turn the mic to you and ask you the first question, which is really, what did your health and fitness journey look like before working with Right to Fitness?
I felt like I was pretty active before I started with Right to Fitness. I was running probably 4 or 5 days a week. I was lifting at the gym, 3, 4 days, riding my bike. I felt like I was pretty active. Even though I was doing all that stuff, I just couldn't get past that hump. Like the weight wasn't coming off. I wasn't seeing the results I wanted. And I just couldn't pinpoint. I couldn't figure out what it was that I wasn't doing to get the results that I wanted.
Next question. Have you previously tried anything else to achieve your goals other than being active, which you have already stated? And if so, why didn't these other programs or products work for you? What was missing?
I really didn't try. I'm not really a product person, so I never really tried any other programs per se, but I felt like I was eating healthy. I felt like I was doing okay and making good choices, but obviously I was not, so like I said, I just got really discouraged because I was just not seeing results I wanted, not seeing the weight loss. I'm going to be 53 and I went to the doctor and they give you well, that's just the stage of life you're at. And that's just not me. That wasn't acceptable. So I started looking into your program to see what I could do to, get past that.
Yeah. I actually, as I was asking that question, I was like, I knew you weren't really like a fad dieter or tried any like pills or products to lose weight. So I think also though there's a lot of people out there, women specifically, that are active and aren't seeing the results that they're looking for. So, that's just a testament to, getting that nutrition component in there and how those two can work together and also have a cohesive workout program all together. How did you feel both physically and mentally before starting your transformation journey?
Mentally, I was kind of stuck, like I was not depressed, but just like very frustrated because, like I said, I felt like I exercised more than most. I felt like I ate better than, most. I could tell something was missing, and I was just getting really frustrated. Like I'm putting all this time into working out and trying to, get in shape and, get my body to the point where, I like to run races and, ride my bike long distances. And I just wasn't seeing the results. Like I couldn't get my body to that next level to be able to perform better in the activities that I wanted to do.
Yeah. And I think one of the things that, we've talked about recently was before maybe you were dealing with some injuries. I think it was your knee that was bothering you, just some injuries that was kind of preventing you from like, maybe finding as much enjoyment in running and, those things. And so that's something that's changed, obviously, in our time together. I think your knee feels better. I'll let you speak to that.
It does. Like about 4 years ago, I had surgery on my left knee. Um, I was running, of course, and I just my knee kind of gave out, and I had to have surgery. And I spent 2 years, what I thought was on my own, like, and I did lots of physical therapy on it, lots of rehabilitation, but it was still bothering me. Like I wasn't able to run. I started a new gym in town and I started doing the workouts. Everything I had to do was modified. Like I couldn't do anything side to side movements. I could run and it was okay, but anytime I tried to do any side to side movements or jumping on it or anything like that, my knee would swell up and then I would be right back at square one. But with a lot of different exercises that she had given me and different workouts that specifically worked on strengthening my knee and stuff. Um, it's so much better now than what it was. I haven't had any issues with it. And now when I do the different workouts, I do them a full workout. I don't do anything modified anymore. So it's been awesome to progress and finally see those results, and after 4 years get my knee back to full strength and back to being able to do what I want to do. So
Yeah, awesome. And I mean, we're kind of talking about the next question, but it's how do you feel now and how has your life changed since starting the program? So your knees better, obviously down 27 pounds. Anything else that you can think of that's, really changed? I know we've talked about some just overall strength gains. Anything else?
just overall my health, I feel so much better. Like my body feels better. It feels more rested, more fueled. Um, when I do the activities that I enjoy, like I like to run half marathons. My very last one, since I've been doing your program, I was able to complete that in 20 minutes better than what I have in the past. I haven't, no injuries. I recovered really well from it. Just overall, I feel so much better, and it's not just me. As we've discussed, my husband's lost quite a bit of weight on this program too, just by my changing what I eat, my diet plan, and for me, it's not a diet, it's just a lifestyle change, so my household has changed, and it's, when we make our meals, we just, we don't eat out near as much as what we used to. We, purposely put some thought into what we're going to eat every day. And, we eat a nice balanced meal. And, so it's benefited my whole family, not just myself. So
Yeah.
that's
That's
been super, super cool.
Yeah, and I
Anyway.
think if I recall, both of your guys' health markers have like improved, right? Like that's like
Yep.
obviously weight loss, but like health markers across the board have gotten better.
Yeah. I mean, all of our levels are great just by eating a good, healthy, balanced diet. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
life-changing for sure. And I love how you said that it's been a lifestyle for you. I think something that has been really cool about your journey, the fact that we've worked together for 7 months is you've lost weight and then are now learning how to maintain. And of course, with that comes a little bit more food. Obviously, you're keeping up your same activity level, but I mean, that's a big part of this is like learning how to maintain. Most people go their whole life either like not purposefully gaining weight or trying to lose weight and don't really figure out that maintenance part. So that's been really cool too to apply that more food concept and have you maintain your weight. So I've been really excited about that. You've done awesome with that too. And I know you've enjoyed more food too. So
I have,
yeah.
and it's just nice, and that's the way I hope your other clients think of it, is it's a lifestyle change. It's not a diet, and it's just, it's a journey, and you can enjoy a few things like at Christmas time and different holidays, you can enjoy those few little treats and not feel horrid about it, and it like it's part of the journey, you're
Hmm.
going to have those times you enjoy the treats, and then like you always told me, just then just get back to what
Hmm.
so it's not like you don't feel like you're cheating, it's just you enjoy those few moments with your family, and then you just get back to what you don't do anything drastic, and that's been very nice because I don't worry about it, then I you know have that little bit of extra, and then I just get back to what you've taught me. So
Yeah.
it's just it's nice to be in that mindset now.
Yeah, for
So
sure. Yeah, and you have obviously you have a big family, you've got grandkids. I know there was many times you're like, "Yeah, I had some ice cream with the grandkids this weekend," and you guys traveled, during your biking your biking trips and stuff like that. So, from a coaching perspective, that's always super nice to hear because I want you to everybody to like enjoy their life. And so much of like life is surrounded around food and like being with family. And that a lot of times is around food and, celebrating. And so that's always a really exciting moment for me to hear like you enjoyed those those moments. Like, I don't get excited when a client's like, I didn't have cake with, my grandma today, or I passed on ice cream with my grandkids, because that's not living your life. It's like, no, you can have those things. You just have to, like you said, get back to it the next day. So that's,
Get back to what you know.
yeah,
So
exactly. What aspects of our coaching have you most enjoyed?
for me, I really enjoyed learning the proper way to fuel my body, like, because that was the one thing that I felt very lax in was, like I said, I felt like I was eating okay, but I didn't feel like I was fueling my body. Like, when I would do my runs and, my longer bike rides and stuff, like I didn't feel like I was eating properly to recover. I was always seemed to be, really sore, or, it took longer to recover from things, where now I don't feel like that. So, um, I feel like the nutrition for me was a really big part. And I also love the different, the workout programs that were set up specifically for me, in general, like my knee. It's been great to have those set up, and that was probably the biggest thing. And not having to worry about when I went to the gym, like they were set, they were there. I just, open up my phone, I would preview them, and then I knew exactly what I needed to do when I got to the gym.
It took the thinking out of it for you. You just showed up and did the work. So that's always a nice thing.
Right. I just
Yeah.
had to put in the dedication, and you did all the work lining it all up for me.
Yeah, which I love to do. So I was happy to do it. Okay. Awesome. Last question is, what would you tell anyone who is thinking about working with Right to Fitness?
Sign up yesterday. Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome program. Don't let yourself struggle. Like I struggled for, even after I met up with you again, after we knew each other a few years ago, and you kind of offered, I was like, I'm still of the mindset, I could do it on my own. It was so nice to have things set up, if to figure things out, and, don't let yourself accept the fact that that's the stage of life you're in, because you can make it happen. You can make those changes. I mean, like I said, I'm going to be 53. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So